Okay, we're at Bedford Terrace, home of Billingham Town FC, to have a talk with Vice Chairman Peter Martin. So let's go in and have a look.
Hello, Peter.
Are you alright?
Yep. Right. So let's have a wander.
See, when you come in the ground, we've got the main stand on the left there.
200. Yeah, and of course you have over there another stand on the other side of the pitch.
Only over there. Progress we're going to do for the FA, but unfortunately I'm going to finish, so that's all taped off. Put this red dust down, and if the FA have deemed that it's dangerous material, it can be used as a weapon that's to be thrown at officials. But as you say, you know, it's very lightweight stuff. When you're normally charming non-league football, and an official being assaulted or abused more than verbally. Behind the goal terracing.
And then over there you've got another stand and
standing terracing on there.
terracing on the far side as well.
On the far side, yeah. It's just behind that goal, it's just a walkway, that's all, and a training area.
So yeah, because there's not much around the pitch for the subs to warm up.
Yeah, just this sort of 6-yard area.
Yeah. Right, we'll wander around inside the stand, where it's warm. Ish.
So how do you think you're going to cope with staying up for the rest of the season?
It depends on which team turns up on which days. Some days we're absolutely brilliant. We can beat the top half of the table. Other days we're lucky to beat the bottom half of the second division.
So you haven't made any signings in this window. Do you feel the current team's up to it?
As I said, you know, before, it depends which team turns up. If they play as a 1-2 and they play at their abilities, we can beat anybody. But at the moment, you know, some of the players aren't playing to their ability, and that's why we're in the position we're in.
You've got an influx of young players also coming in a few weeks, or is it a few months?
Hopefully we're signing them today,
right.
Or yesterday or today for tonight's match.
Right. Do you feel that they're going to add something that the squad's lacking, or?
I think they're probably just there to make the numbers up, because it's really hard for youngsters to come straight into the team, especially from youth football. You know, we've got some big bruises in the Northern League who can knock them off the ball. We've got one lad in the moment plays for the county. He's doing alright, but he's struggling to do a full 90 minutes.
Right. Do you feel that they've got that's basically the future of the Northern Leagues coming up?
I think,
with your young signings.
Yeah, I think so. You know, it's the only way we do. There's no money around. We don't have any sponsors, so you hopefully pick up the youngsters and bring them through. But as soon as they come through and they start showing any potential, they're getting picked up by the bigger clubs.
Do you think that getting 3G pitches across the Northern League, do you think that might prevent this massive backlog of games at the end of the season?
Yeah, it would, but it's all down to cost. I think most places now look to put in the 4G ones, which is the next generation up. You see, you're looking at you know, £250,000 to install it, and there's just not that money in, even though it will bring your revenue in the other 6 days a week when you're not playing football.
How does your job affect the club?
Well, yes, the club's run on an army of volunteers. I'm just about retired now, and I say I've spent bit happy now, it's since 8 o'clock this morning, and I'll be leaving here sort of 3 o'clock to get the programme printed for Saturday's game. But as I say, it's all voluntary. Everything we do is down here is voluntary. It is, yeah, you know, because as I say, you're voluntary because you like it. You probably hate it while you're down here doing what you're doing. But we're all enthusiasts about the Northern. We enjoy the football. There's some cracking football about. And it's just what we do, you know. But why should we go and pay 30, 40 quid to watch Premiership football when it's about the same standard as this?
Do you think the fact that fans intermingling during the matches, do you think that improves the atmosphere at Northern League games?
Yeah, it does. You know, every game, you know, we sit with the opposition in the bar before the game, have a pint, have 45 minutes of banter while the first half's on, back in the clubhouse or the canteen for a cup of tea or a pint, another 45 minutes of banter, and then after the match a good crack with them in the clubhouse afterwards. And it's the same wherever you go. Yeah, and the thing is, you have a good crack with the officials after the match as well. You know, everybody abuses them for 90 minutes. But after the game, you know, you sit down, buy them a pint. You know, every official comes to this ground, we buy them a pint after the game.